Joe Rogan video I made maybe about a month ago now, where he was talking to that Terrence Howard, the dude that was in Iron Man, I think, but has now come out with some physics and, you know, some patents on some technology. It got well over 1 million views, actually, the video that I did. And I was just basically saying, go and listen to it, because it's amazing to hear somebody that's got such abstract and different views on things like mathematics and physics and general relativity and things like that. Now, there's one that's come out today, or it might have been yesterday. So it's the very latest Joe Rogan episode. And it's amazing because Joe Rogan has got Terrence Howard on and Eric Weinstein. Now, Eric Weinstein is a world-renowned mathematician and physicist. I think astrophysicist or something like that. Anyway, he's a super intelligent bloke. And what he's basically got, he's got these two people together because after that Terrence Howard interview we did with Just Joe, some of the things he was saying sounded phenomenal. And I've always said to people, it's very easy to make yourself sound believable when it's a one-way dialogue. And I've spoken about people that believe in the flat earth and that Nasara Jasara and things like that. And one of the takeaways I've got, actually just through life really, is if you've listened to something and it seems plausible, something you might believe in, try and go and listen to the absolute opposite side of things, because quite often you will change your mind. So essentially what Joe's done, he's got Eric Weinstein on with this Terrence Howard guy, and this Terrence Howard and Weinstein are having a conversation, and Weinstein's picking holes in 90% of the things, and it's about 4 hours long, this episode. I'm about 2 and a bit hours in. But you come away from the original podcast with Just Joe and Terrence Howard, and you're thinking, God, that guy sounds unbelievable, and maybe the physicists over the years have got things wrong, and maybe the mathematicians have got things wrong. And then you listen to somebody that's, I think Eric Weinstein's been to either Harvard or Cambridge and Oxford universities. He's got master's degrees in this. He's one of the most intelligent people on the planet, I would guess, as it stands. And when he's picking to bits the things that this Terrence Howard's saying, and you start hearing this Terrence Howard flapping a little bit, it really does make you see things in a different way. So I've said this a long time. You know, you might be a Labour voter and you might be hardcore. Go and listen to the other side. You might believe the earth's flat. Diligently done your research. Go and listen to somebody that is absolutely well versed in whatever it is that opposes your worldview. So I would highly recommend going and listening to this latest episode. So it's definitely the latest one. It either came out yesterday or today. I've listened to, like I said, about 2.5 hours of it. And it just makes you think, how many times have you listened to somebody or something, you've watched a documentary, and it's one side, and you come away from it going, yeah, absolutely right, that makes total sense to me, I totally agree with it, I believe in what that person or persons are saying. And then you hear the other side of things and you go, maybe I was wrong. But I highly recommend it. I'll see what number it is, some 217893 or something like that. I'll put it at the top here. But really, really informative, and one of the best listens I've had for a while, actually. It isn't a debate, it doesn't get narky, but you see somebody that's very, very intelligent and one of the best in the field in the world talking to somebody that really isn't, and you come away from it and go, yeah, the truth might not be somewhere in the middle on this one. It might be slightly more stacked towards the person that's dedicated their life to their field. Anyway, food for thought.